Good morning, CEOs. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Magic. It is 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome, CEOs, co-creators of extraordinary outcomes. Right? Uh, my name is Coach B, the CEO, right? Co-creator of extraordinary outcomes. I had to laugh just now because I was like, okay, what's my slogan here? Okay. So anyway, good morning. Got a great topic for you. We're in the middle of a 4-week series on the 4 C's of time management. We are up to the third C this week, and we're going to get into that shortly. But first, as usual, I want to check in with you guys. How was your week? How was your holiday season? I know for some people, the holidays are great. You get time to spend with your family and your friends. And for other people, it can feel a little lonely, a little sad, like there's a void there, like something is missing. Sometimes people are missing their loved ones during the holiday season. And for others, they're celebrating new life. New babies are being born into the family. Whatever your holiday was, please know that you were in my mind and in my spirit. And I just want to say, I hope you guys had a great week. Again, I got an awesome topic for you. First, let me do this. You can actually leave a comment on YouTube or Facebook. There is a link in the description for Facebook. If you hit that link, you give StreamYard permission to connect your Facebook to StreamYard for the moment. And if you do that, leave a comment. What will happen? Your picture will come up, your name, and whatever you wrote will come up as well. So mine is welcome CEOs. That's my comment. I'm gonna take that down for a moment. And then, like I said, I want to get into. If I sound a little hurried and rushed, I have some things on my mind, but I'm gonna get through this, right? So the third C. First, let me do a recap of the first 2 C's. The first one was what? Character. Character. Who are you being as it relates to time management? Some people, time management is not a big thing. No, I take it as it comes. I deal with it when it gets there, whatever. Some people like to play it day by day, minute by minute, situation by situation. If that works for you, then this is not for you. This is for people who have or desire a better outcome for time management. So the first one was based on character. The second C was commitment. What are you committed to? And as I said, some people they love the word commitment. Some people don't like the word commitment. So if I change the commitment out to dedication, what are you dedicated to accomplishing within that time spent? What are you dedicated to completing in that time spent? That brings me to, so we have first we have character, who you being. Two, what is your commitment level? What are you committed to? What are you dedicated to? And achieving something with your time. And then the third one, believe it or not, is calendar. Calendar, and let me give you this thing right here. Para. And a clock. A calendar and a clock. Now you might say, I don't need no clock. I got no time on my phone. I don't need to be watching the time. But that's not true. But first let's get into what a clock is, right? A clock is time taken as a factor in a activity, right? So a lot of times when we think about time management, what is it that you want to do? How much time do you want to spend on a particular thing? Do you even know how much time it's going to take? So that you can put it on a calendar. So one of the most useful tools that I've incorporated in my life that has given me so much more freedom outside of changing my character, being committed and dedicated to what I'm committed and dedicated to was having a calendar. Why do I have a calendar? I don't want to double book. I want to know that I got buffer space for things that might come up. That way, I'm not feeling anxious. I'm not feeling hurried. I'm not feeling drained before I even get to the event. The other reason why I use a calendar, the number one reason why I use a calendar, is because I want to honor time. I want to honor my time. I want to honor your time. Therefore, I don't need to be trying to do 4 or 5 things at one time. So I'll block out space for this and I'll block out space for that. Is that part of a goal? Of course it is. If I want to spend quality time with people, I don't want in the back of my mind, oh, I got to leave here in 5 minutes. I got to do this in 10 minutes. I got to do that in 25 minutes. Oh, what did I do here? I don't want those types of distractions. I want to know that when I set the time, I give you 2 hours, 2 hours it is. If it goes a little longer, then I need to consider what's going to change on the other end when I do that. Right? So I showed you this wonderful clock. My guy JC hooked me up with this, right? So if you notice, it has a funny little shape on it. And actually, you can see the time. It says 7:38. So we're talking about Eastern Standard Time. But what's wonderful about this, right? So there's a clock that incorporates a timer, right? So now notice you see 14 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock because I put it to 15 minutes. So maybe I'm working on something and I only want to spend 15 minutes on that particular thing. I could do that. Oh, maybe, just maybe, I want to spend 30 minutes on it. 45 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So what this has done is allowed me to slice my day up or block out time for the things that I want to accomplish. And some people might say, oh, Coach B, that's easy for you to do this and that and the other. Let me tell you something. Sometimes I'm working on a project and I am in the zone. I mean, I'm in it. I can't hear nothing. I can't see nothing. I am 100% in the zone. In the zone, in the zone, in the zone. And what's happening is, even though I feel great about being in the zone, I could be in the zone for 2 or 3 hours. And I can miss something because I didn't give myself enough time or the adequate time, right, to do that thing. So what I'll do in increments, 60 minutes, 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Why do I do that? Because I need to let my mind know, because I'm shaping my brain, right? I need to let my mind know this is the time that I have set for this particular item. I use my calendar for appointments. Guess who else? Guess what's in my appointments? Me time. Me time. That's what's in my calendar. Me time. Right? So when I get up in the morning from 4:15, 6:15 in the morning, me time. Right? I come first. Me time. Right? Then I built my day, my structure around the me time. And some people might say again, hey, Coach B, you don't have this and you don't have that. Listen, whether I have those things or not, me time comes first. I got to put it in there because they say we put in our calendar what's important to us. So if I'm not in my calendar, then I'm saying that I'm not important to me. So again, if I put my me time in there, like I put every other appointment, doctor's appointments, therapy appointments, work schedule, blah, blah, blah. If I don't have me on my calendar, then I'm saying that I'm not important. So again, we're talking about the 4 C's of time management. We got character, we got commitment, and now we're talking about the calendar and the clock. The calendar and the clock. And it's amazing when you talk to other people, right? And they say, hey, come on, let's get together. When? Where? For how long? I want to know those things, right? Why? because I want to put it in my calendar. I want to put it in my calendar. So that allows me to say yes and or no to something. Or it allows me space to renegotiate. Oh, Tuesday is not a good time for me. Can we do it on Thursday? Can we do it on Friday? Again, why do I do that? I want the mental freedom. I want the energy, right? I don't want to be divided all over the place because I'm trying to do 50,000 things at one time. I want to sit before you, give you quality time, quality attention. So sometimes it's not even about the quantity, it's about the quality. How I use my energy, where I place my energy is really, really up to me. So we got character, we got commitment. The third C, calendar clock. Calendar clock. Again, calendar clock, a timer, whatever it is that you need, so that you can start measuring out your time. Trust me, in the beginning, if you don't utilize these tools, it might seem like, oh man, it's just an extra step to do. And it could feel that way. And it may actually be that way. Oh, I got to remember to put something in the calendar. I got to remember to have my clock. But after a while, if you condition yourself, right, to doing these things, what you will learn is that, oh, this is going to give me time back on the other end. I'm not going to be frustrated. I'm not going to feel overwhelmed. I'm not going to be double booking myself. I'm not going to be disappointing people because I can show up. I can get a project done on time because I'm actually taking the time to give myself time to do the project. On the other end of it, so sweet. So sweet. So sweet. I can guarantee you that it is so sweet. Implementation, yeah, it's a learning curve. I'll give you that. It's a learning curve. And it might feel uneasy. And again, it might feel like more work than what it's worth in the beginning. But if you stick to it, I can guarantee you that there is a payoff at the end of it. The payoff is so much better. You'll feel like, oh, I have more say so over my day, right? We talked about Jim Rohn. Is your day running you or are you running your day? And at the end of this, if you pay attention, character, commitment, clock, and calendar, right? And we'll get to the last C next week. If you implement these four things, you will have more time to do the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you want to do, right? Because that's what we're after, that freedom, that joy to do the things that we want to do. But if we're living like, I'll deal with it when it comes, I'll deal with it when it comes, then the day is running you. You're not running your day. This has been your Monday Morning Magic. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you next Monday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.